fans tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And the Seahawks, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready, offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Staying with Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go now. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Ready?
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Lions
Check
1st
smash,
down.
check smash.
They kick the running back in motion. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go! Ready?
Pass play now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Nice team.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, nice.
Gibbs. Scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing here, Milrow. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now it's Milrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Go! Ready! 18 Cardinal. Ready!
Handoff running left, Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. Seahawks tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 33. On the draw, it's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Check smash, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks have him now on his 8th pick of the year. That last last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
He cuts it to the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get pulse on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
19 Tigers.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We'll get a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on first down.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. Racing down the left side. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Rowe looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milroe. This is Cox. That's Walker. The 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set in through the lane. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Come on.
They're throwing it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of him.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Rick Willett. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Air it out on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They're going to throw out of the gun. Forced that to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game in the 1st half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming into the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, Milrow. To the left, he's got a roll. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, they need 7.
60 Maverick. Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying for it with Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
18, find in. 19, 18.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a game of 9. Brings up 2nd and
19 tight. 19 tight.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. And that throw just too high for him.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, he really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one an answer for that defensive pressure.
He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Dragon 6, 19.
Milrow from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Start.
The throw. Here's Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay,
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Detroit calls timeout, it's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Go.
Running with Walker again. And they take him across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets that one out of bounds in a great spot, just short of the opposing 30.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And he'll throw off the play fake. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let go.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Milrow now to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
And the Lions
Running it with David Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They've been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, or simply threw it away.
Hold it ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go! Cougar Knights, Dragon 60. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking in the air here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over. Now an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
To the air, Milrow. He puts some juice on a deep cut. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On the return, here comes Reed. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Looking inside the red zone. And another grab for Williams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Goes to the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pistol now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Here's Milrow to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chad Muma's got it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. 1st and 10 from the 32.
2, 3, 70, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Motion the tight end over. Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. He cuts it right. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for the Lions.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Line up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 42. Jack Fox to take on 4
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get it.
And out to Walker from the gun. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that draw before he gets started.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Flushed out of the pocket. Almost almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. That's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready, ready.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, 19, light, 19, cut 19, cut 19.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. Again, he's got room. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
Now it's Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Milrow from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Lions first down.
Throwing from the gun here. Headed out right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
60. Seahawks 56. Jess Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Brings it in at the 12. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Saturday Lions. Ready.
First down, play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He throws deep to the left side. Catches made it close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Milroe now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the sit. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
65 catch, 65 catch.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. This one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
To the air, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 9.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Lions have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best most of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cowboy 80.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down. All set to go now from the 35. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by go.
Trying the left side. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
They'll run. First Gibbs is at Charbonnet. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Seattle.